and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Cancer. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. It's just a little guy. So, I don't know why, it's making me feel like manifestation is bringing you something a little bit bigger than maybe you anticipated. You maybe planted a smaller seed and you're going to end up with like 30 tomato plants or something. Alright, I'm being drawn to the Marigold Tarot, so I'm going to start with that. Cancer, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's see, what do we have for Cancer? We have the Three of Rings. In this deck, the rings are pentacles, by the way. And the King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like there's someone within a small social circle, likely a masculine energy, who is dealing with some depression or anxiety, perhaps insecurity around a situation. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a work situation. But there's a masculine who is all in their feels. We have the Page of Rings in the reverse. Again, that would be Pentacles. And the Five of Swords. Someone doesn't want to start all over again. Someone doesn't want to have to like stop or give up. Someone feels like they can turn the situation around. I feel like we're dealing with a masculine who's extremely focused on a situation. I think it's a love situation because I'm being drawn to the rose in the bottom circle or bottom ring on this card. We have the Page of Cups. And the Six of Cups. So we have a masculine dealing with some regrets or anxiety, perhaps some I wish I would have kind of situation in terms of a love situation from the past. He feels like there's unfinished business and he's unwilling to give up in a situation. With all of the cups, I feel like there's a decent chance this masculine is the Cancer, as far as the sign. This could also be the feminine is the Cancer sign, and this masculine has water in their placement somewhere. So we've got the Hierophant and the King of Rings, both in the reverse. Interestingly, we have two kings in the reverse. The King of Rings, or Pentacles, is clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. With the Hierophant in the reverse clarifying the Three of Rings in the reverse, I feel like somebody was influenced by their friends or perhaps family regarding who to date and who not to date. There could be somebody working to reject conventional beliefs that were taught to them by their family. But this masculine energy here is I feel like there's a tendency to materialism. This person could find security not in terms of emotions or being around people that make them feel loved, but more so in the independence of being stable on their own, not really needing anyone to a fault, right? Being a little bit like cold-hearted and really focused on money. We have the Lovers in the reverse. This determination to kind of wall oneself off from a true connection ended up causing some issues in terms of this person's ability to really find happiness or meaning in their life, but they refused to make a different decision and invest more so in emotional because they at that point were so used to maintaining these really, really high walls and strict boundaries when it came to other individuals, especially the ones that they cared about. For someone, this pattern on this person's wrist is something you would recognize. Perhaps like in your house you have like a sunburst window or whatever they're called. But I keep getting drawn to that. We have the Four of Swords, and this is clarifying the Page of Cups. So somebody is hoping to get healing or heal the situation between them and another individual by an apology. The problem is this person is nervous in terms of their ability to deliver a genuine apology. This person may have issues with just like communicating emotions in general. We have the Six of Wands clarifying the Six of Cups. This is interesting. I feel like this masculine energy has realized the longer the two of you have not been together, the more they appreciate what you brought to their life and the more they see the victory they could have with you. Now, what I don't really like about this is there still seems to be such a focus on me, like this person, me, and what I can accomplish, what I can do. It's not really about the connection, right? It's like I see success with this person. Cool. So, do you want to have a banana stand? I hear there's always money in a banana stand. Alright. That's Arrested Development if you're not, you know, on my level. Alright, we have the Edgar Allan Poe deck here to give us a little bit of clarity here, Cancer. What else do we have for Cancer? So we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is talking about information that we receive from other people, whether it's from social media or kind of like a gossip format. This masculine energy is deciding that there needs to be an end to listening to all of the chatter and really kind of like the trust and verify kind of situation, right? Like, you might have something to say, but I also don't know what your intentions are. You might be trying to convince me that somebody is a certain way because everyone's wearing a mask in this situation. Gotta use your discernment, right? So I feel like with the Lovers in the reverse being clarified by the Two of Cups, we have somebody here who refused to make a decision in love because they were uncomfortable removing the mask. They also assume that everybody else is wearing a mask because they are so quick to wear one of their own. So this person feels like they need to figure out who you are. I feel like there's an underlying suspicion that this masculine has that you can't possibly be as good as you look. Do you know what I mean? Like, not even just like, you're tasty and you look good. More like a, can someone really have a beautiful heart like that? So we have the Devil coming out to clarify the Queen of Swords. This person has taken on the Queen of Energies, or Queen of Swords energy to a fault, where there may be like a readiness to, or willingness to believe the worst in people, a suspicious nature, and kind of like looking for the worst. So it's almost like a lack mentality where this person has been bringing in difficulties because They are not focusing on the positive things that they would like to see. We have Temperance coming out under Four of Swords, and this is beautiful because both of these cards are about re-energizing, taking some time for yourself, introspection, healing, right? There's a focus on ignoring the toxicity and just like putting that energy into myself, right? Like, what can I do to be a stronger version of myself tomorrow? I feel like there's something here about someone needing to tell a truth that they have kept hidden. It's probably what's put this King of Cups in the reverse in terms of needing to reveal something emotional, right? We have the Ten of Cups. I so rarely see this card from this deck. But it's beautiful because it really does speak to the idea of manifesting. There's somebody here who has spent too much time thinking about the negative, and there's another person here who has focused really hard on planting good seeds. And I feel like the feminine is the one who is tending a beautiful garden, lots of blessings coming her way. And the masculine has been too focused on other matters and is noticing this feminine has built quite a life for herself. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, along with Justice. So, a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be like a disloyal woman, somebody who can't really take care of themselves, right? Maybe not very reliable, would make promises but not follow through on them. But we have Justice coming out with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So what I really feel like has happened is somebody has been made to believe that the person they care about is disloyal, but the truth is coming out. Cancer, I feel strongly this is probably you, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, not because you are that energy, but because people have been trying to portray you in that energy. But the Justice is coming out, clarifying death, to say we have an end to the situation where people have been seeing you in the wrong light. Some sort of revelation or comment made public that will kind of like bring to light all of the manipulation. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Wands. This is such an interesting combo with this particular deck because we've got, what I would say is, to me, this is communicating a rejection, right? Because we have the Lovers in the reverse, clarified by the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's like, I know I have a decision to make and that you are the right decision to make. I know that there's love here, but I'm unwilling to be honest. I'm unwilling to put forth the effort, and I'm unwilling to make the offer. Somebody didn't want to take a chance here. It's like they looked at the situation, they knew it would have been a match, or that you would have been good to them, but they're running away from it. And why I think this card is funny is the Page of Wands often communicates good news to me, or this is like something coming in where you know it's going to be, favorable. But what we have is a demon chasing this person. So I feel like this person felt haunted by their emotions for you, and it led them to feel uncomfortable with the idea of making an offer to you because they didn't feel like they could maintain control of themselves, maintain control of their emotions, or even control you. This is a person who is really used to not having to deal too much with the emotions, right? This is a person who's used to having a measure of control in a situation. But now this person is experiencing a lot in terms of emotions. they didn't realize they were going to feel so much when they went off on their own. So we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Fool. What do we have? It's the same image, you guys. Look at this. Dude with a light. Somebody who has truth, right? Somebody who knows something. Trying to keep that secret. Running away from a demon. Running away from mischief. Running away from somebody who would take that information, right? But I feel like this Fool card is communicating that this masculine feels like he can be discreet and nobody knows. But people know. People can tell that this masculine is uncomfortable regarding this feminine that they have emotions for. So I feel like it's just this like big like sign on the back of the head that this masculine has no idea is there, right? And everyone's like, oh, you have a crush on Patty. That's adorable. All right, we're gonna actually switch from Mr. Poe. Let's see. I feel like we need some OG. If this is resonating for you, give me a like or a subscribe. We've got, as I said, the OG. This is the Rider-Waite. This is what most art in tarot is based on. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is interesting. So we have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person feels like, based on, this is weird. It's like, based on the information that they've heard about this feminine energy, they're going to approach her in the wrong way. So like, if my best friend told a guy that was interested in me that I'm really into expensive bags or purses, and this person believed that and then felt like the best way to make an offer or like ask me out on a date was like, hey, here's this like $500 purse, you want to go out on a date? I'd be like, no. Like, that makes me uncomfortable. Number one, I feel like you can buy me. Number two, I would have much rather you'd spent $500 like feeding the poor than giving me a purse. Like, I feel, dirty, you know? Like, somebody here is like reading the situation wrong in terms of how to approach this feminine energy, and doesn't feel like they'll get rejected because they have this information, but it's like inaccurate information. But I feel like in a way this is kind of the universe working in your advantage, because I don't feel like this person is a good match for you, Cancer. I feel like this is the whole rejection is protection thing. Three of Pentacles coming out again. I feel like this is the universe, literally, this is spirit or your intuition shining a light. All fake bitches. What's up? I can see you. I see what you're doing. I know you're trying to like make me think you are a certain way, but like, nah. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be able to use your intuition or discernment to figure out what's going on. And with the Ten of Swords here, it's like, look, I've already been through all of this betrayal and all of this like garbage. Like, I can spot that shit. I don't need to wait around and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm not about being stagnant and repeating the same cycle over again. I'm not going to sit there and like regret what I chose when I've already learned that lesson. I'm not, stuck hoping, one specific person is my person. I know that, I deserve a certain kind of energy, and I'm going to keep moving forward because I'm not codependent. I'm not bound by my need to, please others, or bound by a fear of abandonment, Like, I'm able to move forward and find something that fits my energy because I have released the need to control or the need to be, with somebody, anybody, right? Interesting. So we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, which is like a social card, right? And this is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this is like, I'm going to be more serious about the social circles that I keep. You may have had to cut out some friends if they were not on the same, vibe as you. If they were maybe unable to apologize for situations that were less than respectful, that maybe is like your litmus test, right? I don't need a giant friend group. I don't feel like I can trust a large group of people. I'm not codependent on them. I really enjoy my alone time. So if I respectfully tell someone about an issue and they don't know how to apologize, or they are manipulative, then I'll move on. High Priestess. I don't think people can fool you. I think your intuition and discernment have come a long way, Cancer, and you should give yourself a high five for that, because we've got someone here who can see through the bullshit now. Hidden energy of the Star. I feel like people are noticing your glow up, or that you're getting stronger. If you're new to my channel, hidden energy is where it flips over but doesn't fall out. I consider that hidden to the viewer. I also feel like with Strength here, clarifying the Nine of Swords, there's something here about you being kind of immovable. Like, I know who I am. I have a confidence in how strong I am or what I'm capable of doing, what my worth is. I'm not going to let anybody put me in a Two of Swords or an Eight of Swords or a Nine of Swords or a Ten of Swords. I've already been through all of that. I know how to find my own happiness. I know how to be happy on my own. I'm going to be patient and find a way to, with the infinity symbol, stay in the stability forever, right? I don't need anybody to rock the boat in that regard. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancer, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for all the support.